weather took quite a turn.
I've been scrambling for my deadlines, just working till 8 o'clock at night and not being able to sleep after that because this is still wired. But I found a way to finally kind of stabilize things. Tell me if this is you too. I used to be able to work in a cafe with noise everywhere and commotion and distractions, and I'm cool, I'm fine with it. Like, I'm doing it, but was I really doing it? I don't know. Lately, I felt like I needed a few things. First, I need a warm beverage because it's so cold out here. Focus mode actually starts the minute I make my warm beverage, whether it's a matcha or a coffee. The minute I start making it, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm proud of myself to go on that mode, that focus mode, and then I come in and I set the lighting. Whether it's this lighting or that lighting, I need to set the mood as well. Like, the lighting is now associated with your focus mode. Then I will do a bit of this. Grab a trusty little candle, a solid candle, and it smells great. Even when it's not lit, it might smell better when it's not lit. Cedar wood and vanilla. I got it from Primark, so far the place where I can find more affordable stuff. And then I have to put these babies on. I think no matter what headphones you wear for a long time, you start to get sore. And these, yeah, when you wear them for 5 hours straight, they are gonna get sore, but they are comfy and they work. So other than these tools to help me gain focus, I'm also establishing a routine in the house. When one needs to be in focus mode, that's it, that person needs to be in focus mode. Otherwise, that person is not able to then carve energy out and do the things that you should be doing at home. You know, you should be developing a connection with your puppy. You want to build a homey feeling with your puppy because it's your baby. Okay, let's not go there. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have known that I injured my knee about 2.5 weeks ago, pretty much like a few days before we brought our puppy home. And it's not like we decided to get a puppy upon a knee injury. We were waiting for our paperwork. And by the time she arrived, mommy has a busted knee and mommy can't run and do all the things that she wanted to do with you. So that's been an added stress level. Whatever energy I've had left had to be spent on managing everything that comes with an injury at the scale. For context, it's a full rupture of the ACL and a grade 1 sprain of the MCL, along with some other things like my cartilage and bone are not exactly healthy as well. I don't know if that has to do with all of the chemotherapy from cancer or the side effect from the bone marrow transplant, because I read that that is highly likely one of the side effects from it. So it could be that as well. All in all, it's not a great formula, and the traumatologist said that surgery is the only option for me if I want to return to doing what I love doing, what brings me joy, what brings me peace, what helps me cope with life. So I'm not sure. But today, I am seeing another traumatologist for a second opinion. He's highly recommended and apparently one of the top doctors in the area. This is another chapter that is not going to be easy. It's going to be costly financially and energetically, purely because my insurance doesn't cover outpatient stuff. Well, to be fair, I don't have outpatient coverage. What that means is all of these consults to traumatologists, surgeons, first opinion, second opinion, they're not covered. so I have to pay out of pocket for them. And it's not just the opinion stages, it's after surgery, you still have to go in and do, of course, your checkups and stuff, and those are classed as outpatient. I know that I will have many of those follow-up sessions after surgery, and that's another drop in the stress bucket. The other ones are physiotherapy. I don't have coverage for that either. And I know that after surgery, if I want my rehab to be as optimized as possible, I should go for physical therapy. I should be working with a physio. I may not be able to afford doing it on a weekly basis, but I feel confident enough in my ability to follow instructions, to do the thing, also because I have genuine interest in body mechanics and how things work. So I'm fairly confident that I should be able to get away with 2 physio sessions a month and be diligent for the rest of the time, because I do want to return to my things. I'm not in a super hurry because I know that when you don't give injuries time to fully heal, you end up increasing the chances of getting injured again, be it the same injury or something else is going to come in and compensate for what you didn't do right the first time. I've had injuries for a long time. At this point, if I don't learn from my mistakes, it's on me. So, yep-de-doo. I think I'm going through a phase where things are starting to even out because I more or less made my decision whether to have surgery or not. And I'm feeling more calm. I work things out in my session with my therapist as well as out of the session. It's not just what you do in those sessions with your therapist, it's what you do out of those sessions to reinforce things. Really let things simmer. I got a couple errands today. I'll take Mochi up for a midday walk on my way to the post office. Gotta get whatever work I can do today. Traumatologist, and I'll take you along. Good that we went out for a walk earlier because check out this weather.
The weather took quite a turn. On to the surgeon appointment, if you can hear me in this wind.
So the normal one is supposed to be black.
This is the internal meniscus.
Right, the session went well, I think. I asked a whole bunch of questions. Yo, doctor, this is how far I can squat. This is what I can do right now. What do you think? Can I rehab the thing and not jump to surgery right away? Can I wait for surgery? My meniscus, I didn't realize, is also not happy. And of course, the MCL. You can't get fat because your knee is not going to be happy. That's what he said. He thinks that I have a good chance of still able to, adapt to my sports or to my activities. Which is refreshing to hear that the surgeon will tell you, I know it's a full rupture and most people do surgery, but take your time. Try rehab first, and he's going to hook me up with a physio and stuff. Anyway, I think it was a good session.
So it is now the next day. Forgot to sign off last night. There was too much in my brain. I feel better today. With more clarity, there's more calmness, and I feel more confident about the decision of rehabbing as hard as I can, pretty much for at least 3 months. Not too comfortable with the surgeon's elected hamstring graft. He said that's his first election, and for women, for some reason, it's sufficient. And I asked him, what about the quad graft, and why wouldn't you suggest that? And he said something about the rehab is going to be harder with a quadricep graft, and he would really only do it with professional football players, for example. That's the nuance about him saying he speaks basic English and me trying to get by with basic Spanish. You use a translator a lot. It's definitely something to navigate, but that's the gist of it I got from the consult. So here's to rehabbing hard as